Hello everybody and welcome back to a Bukkit plugin tutorial. This time I will be showing you how to install and use Essentials. Essentials is a plugin that every server should have because it's basically essential for a server to run. It gives you basic commands and allows you to customize your server in the way you like it. So I'll leave this download link for where you can download all these files, I guess, and jars. And okay, so you want to open your Minecraft server like we did last time, and you want to go into plugins. It should be empty, and then you want to go back into the downloaded folder that you got, go into the jars, and you want to take the ones you want. Some of you can take it all, but I like to take Essentials, Anti-build, Chat, Protect, Spawn. So these are the core ones that I use, and the other ones are just like extras. So we can close that for now. And once you have that in your plugin server, all you want to do is just double click start again, and it shall load up the plugins. Assure that these plugins are compatible with the version of CraftBukkit you're using, if not, it won't work. So as you can see, it loaded up just fine, and then we want to enter stop to stop our server, and then enter. Okay, next what you want to do is hit plugins, and these two folders should have loaded up: Essentials and Plugin Matrix. All we want to do is go into Essentials and find the config. The config is where you can configure everything to your liking. And to an additional folder that you can get from this download is a locale. Locale files. These are it allows you to customize your messages. So what you want to do is get messages_en.properties, or whatever language you're using. So the one I'm using is for English. Once you drag it in, you can close that. So what you want to do is open your config file with some kind of word editor. You can use WordPad, Notepad, but I use Notepad++, which I'll leave to a link in the description if you want to use it too. So I'm gonna say edit with Notepad++. Now if I open it, all these things come up. Don't get overwhelmed by them, because if you go line by line, it's really simple and basic. So the first one is an op. An op is someone who has all permissions on your server. They can stop your server, they can kick, they can ban, and all that stuff. So what should the name be in? 4 is a red, a dark red. Characters to nickname, leave it like that. Max nickname length. So how many letters can someone / nickname their name? So I like to set 25. Next, change display name, true, player list. So this updates the player's name and color of their name. If you hit tab, it will show the name. So I'm gonna change that to true. I'm not going to touch the next one. Teleport safety, true. Teleport cooldown. So this is as it says, delay in seconds required between /home/TP if you do /spawn or anything like that. So I'll set this to 3. Set the delay to 3. And invulnerability. So it means you can't be attacked once you teleport to that one area. I set that to 0, so they can be attacked instantly. Leave that. Items blacklist is basically where the player can or cannot spawn in certain items. They have the permission, if they have the spawn in permission, and I don't touch that either. Spawn limit, how many, if you do /spawn mob zombie 10, that's the most you can do. Warn on smite, true, that's fine. And then your motive and your rules are configured in different files. Yeah, so you can read through all these by yourself if you want to, but I'll just go over the main ones. You can override commands with if you use another plugin. Disable commands. Social spy. Social spy allows like whoever has this permission to see what other players are messaging each other, mail, and all that stuff. Moving on, we have player commands. Player commands, these are like basic commands. These are like auto commands that everyone has once they join the server, unless you're using like a permission system like permissions EX or group manager. If you don't have either one of those or any kind of like system to give each player in a group commands, this list of commands will take like proper permissions and give it to that player if you don't have anything. But yeah, I just leave it like that because I use a supported permission system when I run a server. Moving on, you have kits. So these are like kits. These are items that a player can receive when they do /kit. I will show you how to like make a kit, I guess. So what you want to do is once like you hit the bottom, you want to hit return, but you want to hit delete, so it's considered as a continuation. Remember that spacing and alignment is very important in these configurations. If you do like one space too much or one space too little, it'll corrupt the entire file. So I made sure that it's aligned, and I'm gonna call this kit YouTube. Kit YouTube colon return delete space then delay. Delay is the amount of time between a person is able to like use this kit. You can always avoid this by using another permission to let a player get this kit as many times as they want. So I'm gonna put the delay for 10 seconds. So the number you put are in seconds. Hit return delete space. So then you put in items colon then return delete then space. You want to bring it up to here, and then you put a dash, then you put a space, and then like the item ID. So if I can say 276, which is a diamond sword. Quantity 1, I'll give them 1 when they do the kit. I'm gonna name it with name and 4, that's red, and L, which is bold, I'm gonna call it U, then and F and L, which is white, then bold, YouTube. Then I would add enchantments. Sharpness 5, and allure is like the message below the actual item. Is like a message. Yeah, I'll show you guys when we get into the server. So allure, and for YouTube sword of awesome, and I did a little capital. Okay, that's our lure, and that's it. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and then we'll save the entire file afterwards. Moving on, we have enabled signs. So you can use like color codes or put commands on these signs if you enable them. So I'm gonna delete like color. You gotta delete the hashtag or pound behind it for it to be read as an active command. So I'm just gonna allow color signs. Signs used per second. So if someone's like spamming a sell sign, it's like the amount of seconds between. 20 means like they can spam as much as they want, meaning it could lag your server out, and 1 means like every second they can hit the sign once. So I like to leave it at like 10, right in between. Backup, I use a different plugin to back up my server, so that doesn't matter. List, so when someone types in /list to see who's online, you can create groups of groups that list the people in certain groups in, if that makes sense. Like it will show up as admins, then colon, then if I have these groups in my permissions, it will go into like that list. I don't know how to explain it. I'll try to show it next time in another tutorial. But moving on, to almost 10 minutes. Debug, I don't mess with that. Remove gone disconnect, no. So auto AFK. it will send a message, this player's AFK if they stay still for so many seconds. 300 means 5 minutes. Auto AFK kick, so it will kick the player out of the game if they are AFK for too long. I like to leave that at 600, which is 10 minutes. Freeze player, blah. So I don't want to freeze the player when they're AFK. I don't want disable, cancel, true. So those are all AFK things you can read on your own. Death messages, true. Allow silent join, quit, false. That's like if you have the permission in like your permission setting. Custom join message, if someone joined your server, what would it say? So I'm gonna set that to player has joined the server. And then for custom, when they leave the server, I'll like player has left the server. Okay. You can customize those to whoever you want. It's like when players connect and disconnect from your server. No god. Yeah, so all of these are quite basic. You can set these to whatever you like. Most of them are like already set to what most people like. Multiple homes, so you can set like home 1, home 2, home 3. But you have to put in permissions in your permission system on how many homes they can use. TPA accept cancellation, so if someone teleports to you, how many seconds do they have to, like, if they want to accept it or not. I'm gonna set that to 30 seconds. Starting balance 0, you start with no money. Currency symbol and maximum money, I like to leave minimum amount of money 0, so there's no loans, you can't go negative or anything like that. Chat, okay, so chat is like the color of text that when you type out, what it comes out as of what your display name is. So I'm gonna change the format to like this. So I'm gonna delete that and put the thing there. Actually no, display, it should go around display name, that's what I think. So put those little things around it, and I want everyone's messages to be in a yellow. So and E, display name. Yeah, moving on. Protect, do you want fireball explosions to happen and all that? If you want like creepers to spawn, skeletons, you can customize those to your liking. PvP, fall damage, projectiles like arrows. Yeah, so all this you can read on your own and you can customize to your liking. Anti-build, whether they can break or place these blocks or use them. And we hit the end where announcement, like someone joins that's new, it says welcome, blah blah blah. Spawn point, kit. Okay, so I'm gonna change it just for YouTube, just for this video. And okay, so that's it. You wanna hit file, save. Then you can close this off, and you wanna start back up your server. Okay, we're gonna launch Minecraft. Minecraft. Oh, okay, so this is an example of what happens if you put one more space or one space too little. This is what can happen. It will hit like config is broken, so you have to go back in there and fix it. So you want to hit stop. It will stop your server. Then you want to go back in to your config and see what's wrong. So it will say broken here. Edit. Okay, let's see what's wrong with it. But we didn't really do anything here. So I'm thinking most of the times there's something wrong with like kit, of how you formatted your kit. So let's see, did we do anything wrong? Let's move down. No, that seems fine. Delay, yes. Items 276.1, name, enchantments. Okay, let's see. Lower. I don't think that's even. Oh, we're not supposed to put enchantments. You don't have to put enchantments. All you have to do is put like what you want there. So that should be fine. Lower. Oh, and for this, for the lower, you have to put underscores between each word. If not, it will not be seen as connected. Anything else that we put that would matter along space? That seems like about it, because I remember doing much. Display. Let's try to move that back over there. And seems like that's it. So we're going to Command A, Command Copy, close that. Yeah. Then we're gonna Command A, Command V, paste it. Save that. Okay, so I try to fix it. We'll see if it works by launching our server one more time to see if it's fixed. So let's wait for it to load and let's launch our Minecraft in the meantime. Okay, so it seems like it worked. We fixed it. As you can see, it will just say it loaded up, and now we will join our server. I am just going to put in a domain that I port forwarded, which was defaultmc.noip.me, and as you can see, our Minecraft server has popped up. Let's log in, and it should greet us with our default kit of YouTube. As you can see, our YouTube sharpness 5 and YouTube sort of awesome. So now we have our sword, and it says Galora550 join server, like custom join messages and all that. So you can do /op Galora550. So you can also like game mode and all that. So you have your /kit YouTube. So now we have our swords. And yeah, I will probably do it on like when you talk, and now it's like in yellow. But I will do a tutorial on how to like change, like when you do /bal and all that, how to change the balance color and all that in the next video, since this is already like 17 minutes and like 8 seconds now. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can comment below what plugins you want me to do a tutorial on, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.